developed countries cover everyone in their country. And by the way, they do it for a lot less than we do it, and they have as good or better outcomes. So this is an aspirational thing. We're not going to get this. We don't have 60 votes now. And we're going to, right now, keep our eye on what we all agree on, every Democrat agree on, which was we have to make the Affordable Care Act stronger. And actually, a lot of Republicans agree with that, too, including Lamar Alexander, the chairman of the Health Committee. We're going to have another hearing tomorrow. It'll be our fourth in a series of hearings. And we are going to make the exchanges stronger. We're going to bring down the cost of premiums, bring down the co-pays, and we're going to do that in a bipartisan way. And that's what we need to focus on right now.
And that apparently is one of the subjects that your Senate leader, Chuck Schumer, spoke to the president tonight, in that dinner that he had with the president and Nancy Pelosi. In the Schumer-Pelosi joint statement, they said, we also urge the president to make permanent the cost-sharing reduction payments, and those discussions will continue. So it didn't sound like there was any agreement there. But I just want to go over here the wording of the Schumer-Pelosi statement after the dinner that does indicate that there's an agreement to drop any proposal for funding the Trump wall. It's the joint statement says, we had a very productive meeting at the White House with the president. The discussion focused on DACA. We agreed to enshrine the protections of DACA into law quickly and to work out a package of border security excluding the wall. Your reaction to that, Senator?
The DACA piece of that is very heartening. There are 800,000 dreamers who are hanging on this, and many in Minnesota. And these are people who came to the United States as a child. Their parents brought them. Many cases, most cases, this is the only country they know. This is a very good development, and I would give the president some credit for that. I thought it was terrible that he went the way he went on this, but he did say Congress should act on it, and I think we should. I think there's bipartisan support for that. So that's very heartening. And on the wall, I believe the president during the campaign said another country was going to pay for that, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, cut it out with that comedian stuff. The Wall Street Journal is going to go on
Mexico.
Yeah.
We know that.
So we're now being handed somewhere here on my desk is a statement by the White House press secretary saying, "Oh no, the president did not agree to exclude funding for the wall." So we know what that means is he may very well have agreed to that with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, but he's told after the fact that he cannot agree to that. And so now the White House is putting out a statement saying he cannot agree to that.
I was going to end what I was saying about what we heard was, just remember, this is President Trump.
Yes. Yes.
And so you can't necessarily bank on something that he's saying one moment that'll hold true the next. But I don't think there's, with these terrible hurricanes and the loss of life and the cost of those, I don't think there's any appetite in Congress to be paying for a wall that Mexico was supposed to pay for.
And there's a lot of building that has to be done now in this country, in the U.S. Virgin Islands, at government expense. The building for the wall is going to be a hard one to fit into the budget.
Absolutely.
Senator Al Franken, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.